Dynamo, 9,000. Gotta rock and roll and rumble, yeah. Yo ho! Alrighty guys, what's going on? This is the Energy Dynamo and welcome to the Spring Vlog! Whoop whoop! Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Gotta rock and roll and rumble as we continue on with what happened in the spring. First off, yeah, I know, it's summer, but I was kind of busy with other stuff going on, and things just got chaotic. So, sorry about that, but I assure you, I really wasn't procrastinating with this video at all. Well, we all know spring. Allergies, yeah, I got hit with those kind of bad, but I'm alright. It's summer, I'm alright, and, my allergies aren't even that strong anyways. Enough about that. On to the good stuff, right? That's all what you guys all want to hear, right? Right? So first off, I watched a bunch of pretty great movies. Insurgent, SpongeBob, Sponge Out of Water, Home Notes, and yeah, even though SpongeBob came out during that time, was out during that time in my theater, I couldn't believe that when I saw it. And, as well as Home and Paddington, which I couldn't believe was there either. Anyways. the, So first off, we got Insurgents. There was a bunch of debate on like some stuff related to the book and not related to the book. Into the book, there's like a bunch of there was the Candor trial with Four and Triss. If you've read the book, you pretty much know it doesn't really. The Four gets away pretty clean, cause well, not clean per se, but not exactly clean. Scott clean, but there wasn't any like well, it was all in the past, and he lived through that, and kind of made up for it. While Triss, on the other hand, is still haunted by that action. And this results in a whole bunch of self-doubt. And at the end, there was also Janine's death. Murder at the end. That's basically the ending. What's the word? Morbid, I know. Alright, so there's a state abnegation, but which ended up with the, traitor's brother, and then they had to go with the factionless. It was kind of emotionally impacting, and the death was the Janine's death at the ending was pretty shocking, actually. Like, would you expect how you thought that movie was gonna end? I didn't. Now to the stuff not related to the book, which was kind of like another big plot of it, and with this whole box with this, which turned out to have this message. It was like there was a rat in the beginning of the group, not the brother, not Triss's brother. It was someone else. I don't really get how. There was a bunch of interesting tech though, and there was these weird. Another thing I'd like to add is these weird knockout darts with mind control that gave mind control. Okay, so enough about. All right, so I'm pretty sure you're all wondering, what did that box have? Well, I told you it had the message, but they didn't know that, and how could it be opened in the first place? Well, there are these 5 tests, one from each faction: abnegation, candor, dauntless, erudite, and Triss's factor. Abnegation, and there was, amnesty. Sorry, my bad. It was the state amnesty, not abnegation. My bad. Anyways, so there was this weird. So, anyways, the only way it could be opened is if they got one person to open it with all 5 traits from those factions. Like personality traits. Another cool thing about the cool tech was the divergence scanner, and we got to see this pretty epic battle with Triss facing herself I mean, you're your own worst enemy. Haven't seen. Well, it's kind of cool how they kind of portrayed that little battle. You know. So SpongeBob. It was it's more cartoony than the previous movie I talked about before. I remember there was this funny moment where there was a pun, and then there's this drum that Miss Puff did, and it was like, well, someone had to do it. Oh yeah, there was also cotton candy and sugar and stuff in SpongeBob's brain. Did not know that much childishness that all that candy could fit in one person. Anyways, this comment comes up later when it was like, this guy has gotten candy for brains." No, it's true, I saw it. And it was Plankton that said that. And one of my favorite quotes was, "Curse you, find brains." Oh yeah, and there's this book that shows up at the beginning that the pirate reads. It turns out to be some kind of weird magic book. And anyways, it breaks the fourth wall. There was this funny scene where the robot Plankton was using to steal the secret recipe. Big surprise! It failed again. This time because it ran out of gas. But somehow the formula was stolen again. Oh no! And yeah, it's this adventure to get it back, even though this chaoticness shows up. It even drove some people to be like completely out of character, like Patrick, who is usually a loyal person, as SpongeBob said. However, Patrick betrays SpongeBob to the crowd, and after that, there was the. I really like the superpowers part, especially Patrick's. Lol. Anyways, I also remember Plankton's teamwork lesson, which turned out to be which turned out pretty well since he did learn that in the end. There's this dolphin dialogue, and it was funny. Although there's this harsh team breakup thing with SpongeBob and Patrick, or not Patrick, Plankton. Although there's Aaron's final moment, however, before she ran out of batteries or something. Anyways, but Plankton ended up turning her off, like literally. Karen's a computer. What do you expect? Like how else he would do that? Anyway, to quiet her down. Anyways, they went in this stealth mission to rescue Karen from the other guy from the disoriented citizens. It was a stealth mission, but for some reason SpongeBob was playing a tiny piano. I really liked the food weapons in the beginning, and some weird. Oh yeah, the sacrifice moment was kind of fun. Was kind of weird since it was like the sacrifice must be made, but the sacrifice turned out to be like a total fail since SpongeBob ended up surviving because Mr. Krabs saved him, and they said, "Wait a second, the Krabby Patties are back and up on surface." The binocular one guy had the binocular Patrick had the binoculars on wrong in the beginning, causing him to think, "Oh, we got plenty of time." And I remember this ketchup blaster. Unfortunately, it ran out of gas, but it made the sound of a fart, and it was pretty hilarious. And then they had to reload. Continues. Anyways, you get to see Saturn and Jupiter collide. Even though that never happened, it was still kind of funny. The bubble cannonballed in the beginning. That's SpongeBob's power, by the way. Sandy's power is a nut mouth machine gun, as well as Squidward's sonic clarinet, Patrick's ice cream power, Plankton's buff, big muscles. It's like he turned into the Hulk, but he retains his intelligence. And SpongeBob's bubble power. There was this funny moment where it was like this apocalyptic future Bikini Bottom, and it was like Plankton said they should call it the Dirty Bottom, and it was like, what? I'm pretty sure that was disturbing to everyone. No, you're right. And this Squidward T-Rex shows up somehow with this time travel thing. The travel montage was kind of funny, and basically he sees the chaos that all the disoriented citizens bring, and he says, "And I thought my friends were primitive." This dolphin kind of makes a reference with the Marvel's The Watcher. And then, I also remember it seemed like SpongeBob was dying because he said, help, and it was like, "Don't I can see the light." And it was like Patrick moved his head a little to block out the sunlight from his eyes, and then, "Is that better?" And then Spider said, "Much better." Another funny scene I really liked was when Patrick was vandalizing his own house and he didn't really know it. Man, it was a pretty weird place that SpongeBob was in, and it's new being in a new world and all. All right, and I remember this weird snail chase, Gar- led by Gary, but they're snails, so they were really slow. Let's just say that much. And I remember that there was also some cool dolphin rap in the credits, as well as you get to hear the familiar intro song. And then you also get to see how the pirate, who is a villain in the story, you get to see how they kind of connect him to the intro, which is kind of cool. Yep, we got home. So this is a really funny story about this alien who he what this group of aliens, they basically run away a lot, and this one alien O kept blowing up their home worlds, like they moved to a new home planet. Somehow O messes it up, and when they get to Earth, somehow, anyways, he wanted to send this party message to Kyle, who O thought was his friend, even though Kyle didn't really think that way in the beginning. And basically he sent it to everyone, including the enemy of this alien race. So he ends up being a fugitive. He runs and ends up meeting this girl named Tip and her pet cat, Pig. Yeah, in some shop. It goes off to a rocky start, but which includes getting locked in the fridge, and but O ended up making upgrading her car to allow her to rescue, allowing Tip to rescue her mom from the same alien species as O. Not as friendly as you'd think. It runs on soda fuel and it has really bad bubble technology somehow. Yeah. And then they end up going to France to find Tip's mom, and Pop goes the bubble and deletes the message. Oh, the boobs are saved, but O is still a fugitive, and then Mom was found in Australia for some reason. There's a recurring theme of friendship that shows up, and then there's funny bathroom scene. Don't drink the lemonade in the bathroom. Anyways, the chief boob was kind of bad though, since he's this corrupt not really a dictator, but it was like he has this thing, the shusher. He just bonks people on the head, shush, and he just wants to keep talking and stuff. Plot twist: the shusher seems unimportant, but actually it's needed by the boob's enemy, quote unquote, because he just wants that staff back because turns out the chief boob and stole that part, the stone that makes up the shusher, and then everything because it can somehow contains the next generation of that other alien species. O ends up becoming a hero, and Kyle becomes his friend. Oh yeah, and O comes back for Tip and gives back the shusher stone. And then pretty much everyone's there. The human people, boobs, and even the boob quote unquote enemy species. There's a dance party at the end, and O learns human Earth customs and stuff. Tip and O become really good friends, although, yeah, things get weird in there. And common arguments, like a weird, funny dance, mostly over. The arguments are mostly over what to do over dangerous scenarios. O is a boob, and Tip hates boobs because boobs relocated. Well, let's just be honest here. Kind of abducted her mom. The end conflict ends up kind of bad. It's just weird. Anyways, boobs have this weird culture thing that makes them retreat and give up easily upon upon danger, and they also change color due to emotions for some reason. Kind of weird. So O ends up learning a thing or two about bravery after all, because he ends up sort of sacrificing himself, sort of, but he didn't actually die. And we get to meet what this, the Boov's other, the Boov's enemy species, quote unquote. It was not actually a death at all. What are the odds of that? And the reunion ends up kind of emotional, and it's your stereotypical happy ending. Next up, we got Paddington, an unbearably funny movie. It was based on a classic book that I remember watching or remember reading a long time ago. There are these Marmalades, the Browns, and Paddington Station. And if you read the book and watched the movie, you tend to really like it. The things that are unrelated to the book are the uncle, the obsessed species collector, who stuffs them. He stuffs species heads, which is kind of weird. And it turns out ends up as the daughter of the explorer that discovered these species of bears. My favorite part was in the bathroom scene and the fire scene, which is not his fault. He was just trying. And then there was also when Mr. Brown tried to pronounce Paddington's bear name. Paddington said, "That was not. That is very rude." And then there's random pigeons that follow him around for food. I feel bad. Anyways, I kind of felt bad about Paddington's uncle because he ended up dying for some reason. But he died protecting his family, and that's what matters. Even though we all wish he would not have died at all. When we have that person that everyone has people they care about, and no one likes to see said person and then the people in their lives. How should I say this? Uh, pass, pass away. Yeah. The Explorer was kind of awesome, and it was a nice nostalgic work to a modern masterpiece. And anyways, we also see that Paddington is clumsy, making it really funny, making the movie really funny. And Paddington also helps the family be happier. All right, so there's this collector's failed attempt to kill Paddington and stuff him was the cause of the fire. Paddington is actually pretty resourceful. He used the vacuums to climb up a vent with fire at the bottom, and even though he failed because the vacuum ran out of vacuums he was using ran out of battery, the family that cared for him saved him. There are these really funny transitions when Paddington was adjusting to his new home, but his manners and new world feeling makes him an endearing character. It was kind of heartbreaking when the bear left because Mr. Brown didn't want him anymore. Unfortunately, there's this really funny moment where Mr. Brown dresses up as a lady to trick the security guards into letting him in and stuff. And he described it as a manly operation. That is a total oxymoron right there. Just lol. Right, besides all those awesome movies, in the spring is my birthday. Not gonna show you when, cause it might deduct things down to reveal my secret identity. And trust me, nobody wants that. Don't sweat the secret ID. Code of silence, man. Alrighty, so how I spent my birthday? I spent it at D&B's with these really awesome arcade games. We get to spin wheels, and we got to do this Transformers first-person shooter, Mario Kart in there, a Mario Kart arcade game. It was kind of fun actually. And this weird fish game, and the Kung Fu Panda Striker area game, as well as Hit the Clown and a basketball thing. We also did Deal or No Deal, which was kind of fun. I also got this really lucky spin with 500 tickets. After that we had an awesome steak and shake dinner. We went to dessert at some fruit smoothie frozen yogurt place, and then we hung out at my pal's house. This pal is a dude, just letting you know. And we had this really funny texting conversation involving couch potatoes, then just different kinds of potatoes, then I don't know. Things just kind of developed from there. We also play a fetch with his dog, and Some of it was kind of sneaky and underhanded since, you know that trick where you pretend to throw the ball, but you actually didn't? Yeah, that dog fell for it big time. Poor dog. I kind of call it evil fetch. Even though I wanted to play a little bit of cards before, or then it was like too late and I had to leave. And I had to like go because, you know, it was getting late, I had to head home. Anyways, we both couldn't watch. At that point, we both couldn't wait to watch Avengers 2, which I'm pretty sure we both got to see. We also we also played it, and the Kung Fu Panda game was kind of awesome, and Monaco was really fun. I got second place, and the Transformers first shooter was kind of fun, but I ended up losing when Starscream bit me. Not cool, Starscream. Anyways, so yeah, that's basically how I celebrated my awesome birthday. Bum bum. Guys, thanks for anyways, guys, thanks for watching this awesome spring vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Gotta rock and roll and rumble. And check out Down 1000 for some more. And your Down Awesomeness. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, yo. Ooh, and don't forget to check out my awesome official website, www.energydynamo9000.com. It's a real awesome site. Anyways, this is the Dynamo signing off. Wallerton, have an awesome day, my awesome Dynamo fans, aka Dynamites. This is the Dynamo signing off and saying, see you later.